Coach, you could hear the celebrations from your team out here in the hallway. What was it like in that locker room after the win?
It was a pretty happy bunch of guys. They put a ton of effort into that game. They absolutely, I've said this before, I can't emphasize it enough, that team never quits. I mean, even when we got the tying goal, there were 6 minutes left, and they weren't satisfied with just 1-1. They went for the jugular and got the second goal, deservedly so.
How proud of this group are you?
I'm very proud of the group. I mean, one of my favorite stats is duels won. We actually lost a duels battle tonight, but I'm still very proud of them. I'm going to talk to them about that, but it was a complete performance, a complete team performance, so it makes me very proud.
For you personally on the sideline, walk me through the emotions of this match.
Well, it's tense on the sideline sometimes. Certainly, I don't show a ton of emotion, but after that second goal came in, I was very pleased for the guys. And so some of my emotion got away from me a little bit, but they deserve it. They deserve this applause that they got from the fans that traveled. They deserve all the stuff that's going on. I'm hopefully in some of the bars and places that they're watching TV in Seattle. That team deserves all of that accolades.
On the pitch, what will be your biggest takeaways from this match?
Well, just that every next man had to step up. I mean, we had some critical injuries. We had some stuff go on, and the next man stepped forward. So what I take away from any win on the road in MLS is that it's hard. And when one guy goes down or one guy is off, the next guy has to come on and do their job. And they did that tonight.
You guys have been having some success for the last couple of matches, last couple of weeks, but finally today to be able to see that progress, jumping over someone in the standings, what does that feel like?
Yeah, that's a good feeling, Michelle. It's a very good feeling. It was one of the goals that we set for ourselves before the game. And again, all credit to that locker room. They're the ones that went out and accomplished it.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Open it up for other questions.
The first 20 minutes he dominated but didn't come away with anything. Quintero just shows his class. Were you just shaking your head after, 3-4 goal-scoring opportunities?
Yeah, that's the way soccer is, though. I mean, I thought we played very, very well in the first 20 minutes. And then if you give that guy a half a yard, he will make you pay. So good goal by him. And, that's what propelled Minnesota into, controlling some parts of the game.
And what were your adjustments, or were there any adjustments at halftime just down a goal?
Well, we had to bring Kim Key off, obviously, for Roman and Waylon on for Nuhu. Those were the adjustments personnel-wise. We really didn't change formations until we made the last sub with Bruin when we went to 3 in the back to put forwards up there because Will needed to help Raul.
And he sure did help Raul. Everybody's been wanting to see Bruin up with Raul. Raul not only can score, but that flicked header, if nobody saw it was unbelievable. So those two up front, they get the game winner. Talk about Will Bruin's perseverance.
Well, Will has scored a lot of goals for us in late in games, in injury time, and also when he's a starter. So he's been a great guy to have on the squad. We love having him.
You talk about enjoying these. Are you going to enjoy this one? I mean, now it's 7 in a row. Now, as Michelle says, you move over a couple teams. Maybe a couple other results go your way tonight.
Yeah, we got a big game next weekend. We got to start working. Gonzo's already been there digesting film.
Of course he is.
Coach, 22 shots total tonight, 5 on targets. Do you think you weren't maybe clicking for stretches of the match offensively, or was Minnesota doing something in particular that made it difficult for you guys to send balls at Shuttleworth?
Well, I mean, not every shot's going to go on goal. I mean, Ozzy was just over. A couple other guys were just over. Kelvin's block went out for a corner kick instead of a penalty. I mean, I don't know how exactly those guys count stats on goal, shots actually on target, but I mean, I thought we were pretty dangerous in and around the goal.
With the unbeaten streak now at 7, do you think a crazy, dramatic finish like this, does that give any more psychological boost as you kind of try and keep it going?
For sure, Ari. It's a good question. It certainly gives them belief that even in times of distress, because look, we were down. I mean, it wasn't an easy place because Minnesota's a decent squad, and they were able to figure out a way how to manufacture 3 points. So, yeah, it gives them a lot of confidence.
The decision to bring on Waylon for Nuhu, was that tactical? Was that injury related?
That's tactical.
What were you hoping to get out of Waylon that maybe you weren't from Nuhu?
Just some attacking movements.
Do you have any update on Kim, like what the injury is? Or?
Nope. No updates on Kim. We'll have to get him back to Seattle with an MRI, and we'll give a more detailed diagnosis.
Drew Fisher going to video review. How long were those minutes for you before Nico Ladero was given?
The longer it takes, usually the better for the team that wants the penalty. So I even thought on the first one we might have had a chance, but the way my guys reacted after the second one, we kind of knew that one was going to go our way.
It might get lost a little bit in the penalty being given immediately afterward, but can you talk a little bit about Steph still making it over to the near post to stop that shot?
Those are the saves that, Steph makes, once a game, MLS Cup Finals. I mean, he pulls that stuff out. I don't know how he does it. I do know that Tommy works him very hard. Callie, Brian, and Steph are a really good crew, and Tommy Dutra is the best goalkeeper coach in the league.